This is the guitar lesson for New York City or the NYC song from Eddie and the Cruisers and also from GuitarMadeEZ.com. This is a special request lesson. This one's for Ken. Ken, you're my boy, and this one's for you, pal. First thing you want to do is make sure that your guitar is in standard E tuning. Next, you take your capo and you put that on the 5th fret like so. Now this is a finger picking song, and the easiest way to do this is to basically just go through each pattern, and I'll give you the timing for when these patterns come in. You only got to know, I think it's like 7 or 8 patterns, but if I give you the timing, and if you guys follow along, I actually tabbed this song by ear from, it's a YouTube video. It's a scene where he's in a hotel room with a chick, and the girl asks him to play it. This is basically how it starts off. At 12 seconds, it's a C chord. We hold the C chord and we take our pinky and put that on the 3rd fret on the B string, and we play this. A, G, E, D, B, G, and then I do D and E at the same time, and then my pointer finger on the G string. How that sounds is, we do that over and over and over again. That's C pattern 1. It's a C chord, and that's the first pattern we gotta know. Then it goes at 31 seconds, it goes to an F pattern. What I do there is I basically take my thumb and I put that on the 1st fret on the E string, and then everything else kind of goes except for my pinky and my pointer finger, which is still, my pinky's on the 3rd fret B string, my pointer finger's on the 1st fret B string, and it goes like this. E, G, E, A, B, whoop, G, and then we do the E and the A at the same time, and I put my ring finger on the 3rd fret, and then G. So it should sound like this. Let's call that F pattern 1. Now at 38 seconds, it goes back to C pattern 1, which I just showed you. Then at 42 seconds in, it goes back to F pattern 1. And now for the G pattern, we make a fingering with our ring finger on the 3rd fret E string, middle finger on the 2nd fret A string, and pointer finger is going to hover over this 1st fret on the B string. It goes E, D, B open, and then I'm going to pluck the G string open, and then I take my pointer finger and I put that on the 1st fret, and I'm going to play the A and the B string at the same time, and then G string open, take my pointer finger off so it's open on the B string, play the A and the B string again, and then my index finger plays the open G string. So how that should sound is like this. Let's call that G pattern 1. Alright, now at 50 seconds in, there is our 2nd C pattern. This C pattern, once again we hold our C, we keep our pinky, remember, on the 3rd fret on the B string, and we go, and that's going to be A string, G string, E, D, B, G, and then D and E at the same time, and then G open. Alright, let's call that C pattern 2. Now at 52 seconds, we go and play C pattern 1 again. Now there's C pattern 3 at 1 minute and 2 seconds, and that's going to go like this. How I played that was I made my C and I go A, G, E, D, B, G, D and E at the same time, and then G open. That's C pattern 3. At 105 we have our F pattern 1. At 110 we have our C pattern 1. At 116 we have our F pattern 1. At 118 we have G pattern 1. At 121 we have C pattern 1. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. At 127 this is where it's kind of like all hell broke loose. Before it was like we only had to know a couple, you know, 1 or 2 fingerings and we're good to go. We just play it over and over again. But at 127, this is where there's a lot of changes. So this is where we have F pattern 2. F pattern 2 is like this. I, once again, keep that F formation, so my thumb is going to be on the 1st fret E string. We have our pointer finger on the 1st fret B string, ring finger on the 3rd fret on the B string, so they kind of, you know, do the same note. I'm just taking one off and putting it back on. And I go E, G, the 1st fret on the B string, and then I'm going to pluck the D string, put that ring finger on the 3rd fret on the B string, open on the G, and then I'm going to do the 1st fret on the B string and the A string at the same time, and then G. F pattern 2 sounds like this. Now we have an F pattern 3 2 seconds later at 129. And that's going to be similar, just a little bit different. There's one note that's different. It goes like this. I hold the same fingering, and I'm going to go E, G, B 1st fret, open A, 3rd fret on the B string, G, and then I'm going to have my 1st fret on the B string, and I'm going to have the 3rd fret on the A string at the same time, and then index finger plucks the G string open. That's F pattern 3. Now we have C pattern 4. Wow, a lot of patterns here, guys, but it actually ends up to only being, you know, I think it's about 10 or less than 10. For C pattern 4, I hold my C shape, and I also remember I have my pinky off and on this 3rd fret on the B string. So we go A, G, B, D, and then I take my pinky and I put that on the B string, open G, and now B and the D string at the same time, so it's 1st fret and the 2nd fret on the D, and then open G. How that sounds is, that's C pattern 4. Alright guys, 4th quarter, we're almost there. This song is almost done. So at 136 we have F pattern 3 again. Okay, we already learned that. At 143 we have C pattern 4. At 149 we have F pattern 4, which I haven't showed you yet. Remember, we make our F shape, thumb on the 1st fret on the E string, pointer finger 1st fret on the B, and remember I take my ring finger on and off that 3rd fret on the B string, and it's going to go like this. E, G, 1st fret on the B, A, 3rd fret on the B, open G, then I do the E and the A string at the same time, but I take my ring finger and I put that on the 3rd fret on the A string. And then I pluck the G string open. How that sounds is like this. That's F pattern 4. And the last couple patterns at 159, it goes into G pattern 1. We already know that one. We learned it in the very first part of the lesson. And then we also go back to F pattern 2 at 2 minutes and 2 seconds. We're almost done. The final part I'm going to show you is it ends on C, and it goes like this. It goes... and then ends. What I was doing there was I held a C, and I also remember I have my pinky hover, so it's going to be on the 3rd fret and off the 3rd fret on the B string, and I still have my pointer finger on the 1st fret on the B string. So it's going to go A, G, 1st fret on the B string, D, 3rd fret on the B string, open G, and then E and A at the same time, G open, then A, G, E, D, B. Actually, it's going to be a B with my pinky on the 3rd fret. Open G, then we're going to have D and E at the same time. And then open G, and that's it. I'll play through it one more time for you. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Just go back, learn all those patterns, and piece them where they go in the song. And remember, the best thing to do is to go download or go watch over and over that clip on YouTube of both of them in the hotel room, and she asks him to play that song. That is the same version that I pulled this tab from. So I sat down for a couple hours and basically tabbed every single note out by ear. Yeah, guys, I hope you liked it. Have fun with it and keep rocking. Thanks for watching my videos, guys. Make sure to subscribe and also spread the word about Guitar Made Easy via social media. Sign up for my free email list now and I'll send you my top secret guitar tips absolutely free. These tips will motivate you, keep you interested in guitar playing, and will help you become a better guitarist overall. But wait, if you sign up right now, I'll throw in all this stuff and it's all for free. All you have to do is go to signup.GuitarMadeEZ.com and sign up to kickstart your guitar playing. And last, if you like my videos, you'll love the way I can teach you guitar. Please go to teachmeguitar.GuitarMadeEZ.com, where learning the guitar has never been easier. Thanks for watching, everyone, and keep rocking.